And this story is me and my sis Deanna. We had skipped school to go hang out with some boy named Dean. So I was talking to D for a minute on Facebook. It was just like friendly. It wasn't nothing like no relationship or anything like that. We was just talking like friendly type shit. And we was like, oh, we gonna smoke since everybody smoke. He was like, pull up to Morningside. So we pulled up to Morningside. We pulled up and we got to the building. I'm like, this is my god sister for the building. He's like, all right. I'm like, yeah, like, how come I ain't never see you over here? Like, oh, this is my first time seeing you. We used to always come over here all the time. So he like, I don't know. He's like, I don't know. I'm like, that's crazy. So we go upstairs. We see my bro Dion in the hallway before we even got in the crib. I'm like, how the you know Dion? Dion was like, what are y'all doing on my side of town? Dion's like, oh, you know Dion? We like, yes, that's like our little bro. Like, and Dion gave us all of us hugs and stuff like that. We was like, oh my god, like little Dion. Like all the girls used to be on Dion body. That little boy was a badass boy. But all the girls used to be on Dion body. That boy was crazy. Crazy boy. But Dion was the bro. Like that was really the bros. So he like, what y'all doing over here? We like, oh, we just came over here to smoke and stuff like that. He like, oh, word. Everybody go 5-5. We like, yeah, 5-5. You already know the situation. He was like, I bet. We already got the bud man in the crib. We like, oh, valid. So we go in the crib. D was introducing us to other boys. And I remember one boy named, his name was Turtle, because he stuck out because he was a vibe. He was cool. Turtle had long hair. And I don't know why his name was Turtle, but they just named him Turtle. He was cool. He was a cool boy. He was a vibe. So we all go in the living room. We smoking, we chilling, we talking amongst each other and stuff like that. So my sister was like, can I go to the bathroom? And they was like, yeah, the bathroom right there. So I think Dion got up and showed her, or Turtle, one of them got up and showed her where the bathroom was. So that's when we like, where the other boys at? You said the other boys was in the crib. They was like, oh yeah, they in the room handling their business right now. We were like, oh, okay. So that's when Dion started laughing. I'm like, why are you laughing? He was like, because you know what we mean by business. And we like, we kind of thinking like they handling something like important or doing something drug related. We don't know, but we don't know, nigga. We wasn't in here with y'all. So he was like, no, they in there clapping something. He's like, clapping? So he is like, yeah, you know what we said. We like, oh, okay. So we like, damn, why you tell us to pull up here? Y'all was doing what y'all was doing. They was like, nah, it's not us, it's the bros. So we like, oh, okay. So we like, we ain't worried about that shit. We ain't here for that. We ain't participating in that. Like, we just here to smoke. The vibe, catch a vibe, you feel me? So that's when my sis Deanna came back out the bathroom and she was like, she pulled me to the side. She's like, yo, it's mad noise coming from the walls, like in the bathroom, like somebody going crazy either upstairs or in the next room. And I'm like, they just said somebody was in there on the bros, the bros was in the bathroom. I mean, not the bathroom, in the next room, clapping cheeks and stuff like that. She like, what? Nah, that's crazy. She was like, what the hell? Why they bring us? I said, I asked the same thing. They just, they said that was for the bros. Bad, y'all. So she had asked me like what was going on. So I had told her what was going on. She's like, so why they bringing here? I'm like, I was just asking the same question. And they was just like, that was for the bros and stuff like that. She's like, oh, okay. So she was like, what the hell? She's like, I want to go see. So my sister's so nosy. She really gets up, go knocking on all the room doors to see what was going on until she found the room. And she walked in. She said, what the hell is going on in here? Hold up. So once I heard her, I jumps up. I go run back there where she was. Then I open a room door. Oh my God. When I walked in that room, guys, It was about 6 niggas in a circle to one female. I said, oh, this what y'all talking about is business. So the girl like, oh, I'm so sorry, like trying to cover herself. I said, y'all is dead wrong. Y'all know y'all dead wrong. They like, oh, don't ruin the fun. She came over here. She wanted to spend her birthday with us. We like, so this is how y'all let her spend her birthday? So that's what my sister Deanna like, it's your birthday? She like, yeah. My sister's like, how old are you? She was 13. Bro, that shit broke my heart. I'm like, girl, you just turned 13 and you in this room with 6 boys, letting them do whatever to you. Is you crazy? She like, oh, I just wanted to have some fun for my birthday. I don't really have no friends or nothing like that. And they invited me over to hang out and stuff like that. And this is something that I figured that would be fun since I don't have no friends. My sister Deanna said, this is not no fun for you, girl. She said, it's your birthday. You're not even fully developed as a young lady yet for you to be sitting here letting 6 boys you don't even know do stuff to you like that. This is crazy. None of these boys in here is your boyfriend, never going to be your boyfriend, don't have no intention of being your boyfriend. If there's real men, they would have sat there. Well, not men. If there was real boys and they was really your homies and trying to hang out with you, they would have bought you balloons, got you a cake, and they would have did something with you to like made your day fun. Not what you're doing right now. So my sister Deanna was like, put your clothes on right now, girl, and get your ass up out of here. And they like, oh no, don't come in here stopping the fun. My sister Deanna was like, y'all know y'all wrong for that. So they was like, oh, we didn't know her age. Then once she's like, yes, y'all did. And they was like, no, we did not know your age. So it's going back and forth. It's just some conflict going on. So she's saying that they did know her age and they saying she didn't. And they like, oh yeah, you being mad, where you lied to us about your age, get up out the spot, we don't mess with no little ass girls. We say, but y'all was just all in a circle getting y'all turns from her though. So we asked her like, how many people you did something with just now? She's like, about 3. We like, girl. That's just Deanna was like, yo, y'all fix yourself and let her get up out this room with y'all, because I'm not gonna condone this while I'm here. This is not happening. So I'm like, D, you know you fucked up, because you're the oldest out of all of them. Why would you sit here and allow these boys to do it? He said, this ain't got nothing to do with me. He said, you see, I wasn't in the room with them. Me and Dion was chilling outside. We wasn't even in here. They was with them shits. We was like, but still, you knew this was going on, and you like business, and we was like, Dion, you was laughing because you knew exactly what was going on. That was like kind of fucked up. He was like, shit, I didn't know her age. She was like, I didn't know nothing about it. I wasn't in the room with them. You could clearly see, like we was all out here smoking, chilling. Like he said, I had nothing to do with that. I was just laughing because that's what the bros was doing. And we was like, nah, that is so messed up. So the girl, she comes out. My sister Deanna was like, don't let nobody do no shit like that to you ever again, girl. What's wrong with you? Like, you have some low self-esteem issues and stuff like that? Girl was explaining, yeah, that she go through a lot of hard times. She's not loved at home and stuff like that. Like, she don't have no friends. And she's just going through things in life, and it caused her to look for love in certain situations and places with people, and it ends up with her doing crazy things sometimes. And I'm like, oh no, this is the path you do not want to take. And you so young, you're 13, girl. You have a life to live. You're still young as hell. You should be in school right now, first and foremost. And girl, we understand everybody go through their issues and problems, but that's not how you want to handle yourself as a young woman, because this is going to lead you to things that you don't want to lead into as you get older. And it's just crazy that these boys found it okay for you being here to be doing that with a whole group of boys. At first, we thought it was, excuse me, we thought it was only like 2 boys in the room with her. It was 6 boys in that damn room. All of them beef in hand, ready to go. And she was just in the, that was, I could still imagine that to this day. I can see that in my head. That's how it really was, and I ain't never seen nothing like that before. It was just like so heartbreaking, because it's like, damn, what kind of mindset do you have that you figured that that was okay for you, had did get a naked in front of all these boys and have all these boys think they're about to do something with you. Now imagine if you never pulled up, all of them would have been doing what they did with you, and they would have sent you on your way, girl. So she said, she started crying. She like, thank you so much for like getting me out that situation. I don't know what I was thinking. I was dumb for sitting there even doing something like that. I don't know why I keep putting myself in situations like that. So my sister Deanna was just giving her a pep talk, telling her like, you got to change for the better. You got to want better. You got to know better. It's going to be somebody in your future that's going to take you and love you, and like make sure that you are being loved properly. Don't ever allow no boys to feel the need to want you to be dogged out between him and his friends. That's not cool at all. So she gave us a hug, and we sent her on our way. After we seen that, we were just thrown off. Like, we didn't even want to stay in the crib no more. We just had walked the girl downstairs. We walked her to the bus stop, made sure she got on the bus to go back where she had to go. And we had went about our business, because that was just crazy. So crazy. I know that was a short story time, but I had to share that with y'all because I ain't never experienced nothing like that before, and it was just so crazy to me. But guys, that's the story time. Stay tuned for more story time. Stay tuned for more vlogs. I'll see y'all guys later, from the dawn to the dawns. Try to make my heart. Bye.